my submission for the wow factor, I will try and demonstrate the replication of NoSQL databases in Amazon EKS. I've used this link here to refer to the documentation of Amazon EKS. I started with first creating the IAM user with roles. I've already created it, so I'll quickly go and show that. So these are the steps that I followed to create a user and attach it to a role. This is the user that I created, and these are the policies that I attach to them, like cluster policy, past role, etc. My next step was to create an Amazon EKC VPC in order to achieve network isolation. I have used Oregon region for this. We will quickly go to cloud formation. So as you can see, this is the VPC that I've created, and these are the worker nodes that this is the VPC that I have created. My next step was to download an IAM authenticator binary through which I can run AWS CLI. These are the steps that I followed to work on the same. In order to create a cluster, I used the following command. I'll quickly show the details of my cluster. Um, so as you can see, my cluster is in an active state right now. It's in the VPC with the subnets and has the following security group. My next step was to create worker nodes, EKS worker nodes, or the instances. These are the worker nodes that got created, like auto scaling group, etc. This is the configuration that I used to create them. My next step was to join them in a cluster, and using these commands, I was able to create master pods and slave pods. I'll quickly show pods currently running. These are the services that are currently running. These are the pods currently running on my system. We see the master node and two slave nodes here. Next, we log into the master shell. Using this command, I have already logged into it, and I'm inside the Redis CLI. I'll try and display all the current keys that I have here. Let's try and enter a new key. You were successful in doing that. Now let's let's try and fetch this key from the slave nodes. I have already logged into one of the slave nodes and I'm inside Redis CLI. Let's do get main. So we are able to read it. I'll do the same here. Or now let's try and add something here in one of the slave nodes. So we are not able to write anything from the slave nodes. Let's try and add it in the master node. So that's a success. We can also fetch it back. Uh, so that's it. This completes my demonstration for the wow factor. Thank you very much.